எக்ஸ்போர்ட்டில் வேலை செய்கிறேன். 3500 ரூபா சம்பாதிச்சாலும் நிம்மதியான வாழ்க்கை வாழறேன்.
கடைசியில் பிஸ்கெட்டும் பச்சை தண்ணி வச்சு எங்கள் பையனுக்கு கொடுத்துன்னு இருந்தேன். செல்லில் கூட காசு இல்லை.
நானும் எங்கள் மகளும் தூங்கிட்டு இருக்கும் போது ஆசிட்டு தின்னரு பெயிண்டிங் 3 கலந்து வச்சு ஊற்றிட்டாங்க எங்கள் மேலே. ஊற்றிட்டு ரொம்ப 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 இதுவாகி நாங்கள் கேஎம்ஸுக்கு போனோம்.
45% of married women in India face a nightmare of violence every single day, right in their very homes. Every 6 hours, a helpless, defenseless young lady is burnt alive, beaten to death, or driven to commit suicide. Every year, around 5,000 women suffer a brutal death at the very hands of their loved ones in the name of honor killings. Battered, abused, burnt, tortured in every inconceivable way, yet these women brush aside their pain and go about their lives in silent dignity. Powerful ideas often emerge at the most unlikely places. The Redrawing Resistance Project too was born in an unassuming cafe where 2 women on a similar mission crossed paths. Early 2005 in Vadodara, Serena Chaudhary and Prasanna Purnachandra had come to attend a human rights conference. Their discussions over a cup of coffee led to issues of domestic violence, the remarkable strength that Asian women display when facing trauma. Women learn to tolerate abuse, seeing their mothers, aunts, and other women relatives go through the same. Educated or not, they are short-ruled to learn that they will face abuse in their lives and need to get emotionally strong to live up to it. Sure enough, many of them become wedded to a life of abuse. But these women seem to possess an incredible inner strength to overcome this. Serena and Prasanna resolved to create a platform to showcase the resilience of these women through their journey to survivorhood. They identified an unprecedented need to increase awareness, establish support programs, and empower women to advocate for themselves. This took shape as the Redrawing Resistance Project. Redrawing Resistance is a collection of artwork, photography, and video installations from South Asian women survivors of violence and their artist allies. The collection illustrates the intersection of gender, sexuality, violence, and resistance amongst South Asian women across the diaspora. The travelling exhibit seeks to explode the commonly held view of South Asian women as the victimized other and illustrate their resilience to thrive and transcend cultural violence. PCVC, the organisation co-founded by Prasanna, has been one of the leading partners along with organisations in Sri Lanka, Pakistan, US and Canada. PCVC conducted the first art workshop in 2007 at Chennai, India. 30 women survivors of domestic violence participated. They were asked to let their imagination loose and produce artwork of any kind: drawing, painting, collage making, etc. The initial orientation gave them a direction to focus on their journey to survivorhood. What unfolded on the canvas was an overwhelming outpouring of emotions, aspirations, courage, and determination. Since then, a workshop is organized in August every year, and the artwork forms part of the travel exhibit that travels through India and USA. every piece of art produced has an expression in words, so unique and powerful. They are not just artwork of victims of domestic violence, but art that portray a history of strength, resilience, and determination of women. These unknown and unseen women artists seem to pour out their pain in paint, and interestingly become so much more empowered by the understanding and insights that come from this self-reflection. After one of the exhibit openings, a participant shared, "We hide so many feelings in our hearts and say nothing. But when I paint and show my fears and feelings through art, that is so effective." This exhibit shows that we are a group of women who had no source to channel our pain into, but found something that allows us to protest for freedom and independence. This is the impact redrawing resistance has on women.
I actually found absolutely amazing results to this core idea, and I think each one of them here took it to a completely different level, and they had a beautiful way of tailoring it to themselves and to find that voice in them and to use the material in a way that they are able to speak for themselves.
While dealing with healthy relationship in a therapeutic way, I choose goals like self-respect, self-love, open and effective communication, and while dealing with safety, I dealt with personal safety and safety at home, and a few other things like trust, support building, and I also repeated a number of sessions in the same goals.
இந்த ஒர்க்ஷாப்பில் எவ்வளோ பேர் வந்து பாதிக்கப்பட்டு வந்திருக்காங்க, எவ்வளோ வந்துட்டு ஒருத்தருக்கு மன உளைச்சல் எல்லாத்தையுமே வந்து எல்லாருமே மறந்துட்டு ரொம்ப நல்லா ஜாலியாக நல்ல ஒருத்தர்கிட்ட இருக்கிற ஒரு தன்னம்பிக்கை, ஒருத்தர் இருக்கிற ஒரு கலையும் அவங்கவுங்க வந்து அதை வந்து காமிச்சாங்க. ஒருத்தர் நம்ம பார்த்தே நமக்கு அது ஒரு சந்தோஷமாக இருக்குது.
Once upon a time I was a prison bird, but now I am a very free bird.
வந்து நல்லா இந்த மாதிரி துளுத்த மரமாக தான் இருந்தேன். அதுக்கப்புறம் பாதிக்கப்பட்டு இந்த மாதிரி பட்டு போன மரம் போல் இருந்து திரும்ப என் பிள்ளைங்களால் மட்டும்தான் திரும்ப துளிர்க்க ஆரம்பிச்சிருக்கேன்.
இந்த ப்ரோக்ராமில் நிறைய பேர் நிறைய விஷயங்கள் எல்லாம் பகிர்ந்துக்கிட்டாங்க. ஒவ்வொருத்தரோட அவங்களோட திறமையை வந்து வெளியில் கொண்டுட்டு வந்தாங்க. ஒவ்வொருத்தருக்கும் ஒவ்வொரு வழியில் வந்து கஷ்டமாக இருந்துச்சு. அதை 4 பேரும் வந்து ஷேர் பண்ணிக்கிட்டதுனால கொஞ்சம் ஃப்ரீயாகவும் ரிலாக்ஸாகவும் இருந்துச்சு. மறுபடியும் இது மாதிரி ஒரு இதில் நான் கலந்துக்கணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு நான் நினச்சிட்டு இருக்கேன்.
With a simple stroke of the brush, these women have begun to believe that the power to transform their lives is now in their hands. Let us join hands and paint a better world for our children and future generations. A world that is free of all violence.